Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to take a look at a very awesome effect called the reveal effect. In the previous video, we saw that we were able to paint on various surfaces with different brush sizes. In this video, we are going to create an effect which reveals some kind of a texture. So as we saw in the previous video, we majorly used the concept of lerp, where we were lerping between the base color and the paint color using an alpha value, which is the paint texture. So now let's take a quick look at what lerp does. Imagine we have two colors A and B, and we have an alpha map. Color A can be represented as a fixed 4 or a float 4 like this, which is a red color, and color B can be represented in the same way, which is a fixed 4 with RGB as blue and alpha. Now, what lerp does is, in a very simple way, it will lerp between a value A and a value B with the alpha map. Now, it is very clear that when the pixels of the alpha map are 0, it will put the value A. And when the pixels of the alpha map are 1, it will put the value B. Hence, we can say that it is lerping between the minimum and the maximum values using an alpha map. So, if we consider that there is a pixel which has a value of 1, which is represented by white, it will show the blue color. And where the pixel has a value of 0, which is represented by black color on the alpha map, it will put the minimum value, which is the red color. So I hope the concept of lerping is clear. Now let's go and take a look at the code. As we saw in the earlier video, we were lerping between the color and the paint color using the paint alpha map. Let's take a look at the new fragment shader. In this, we have majorly changed these 4 lines. In these 4 lines, we have firstly copied the color, which is the base color, into a variable called C. Then we are reading the color from the main texture, which is the texture that holds the contents to be revealed. This is being copied into the text variable, which is again a fixed 4. And then, as we did in the earlier video, we are reading the alpha map and putting the values of the alpha map into paint. Now finally, we are going to use lerp, and we are going to lerp between the minimum value and the maximum value. So minimum value is a base color, which is white, and the maximum value is the contents that are to be revealed, which is a texture at this point of time in which I have written a text. And we are going to lerp using the paint. So as we see, when we start the game, we have the base color already painted on the capsule. And when we start painting, that is when we start changing the alpha map from all black to painting the white pixels, basically adding the value to the pixels, we see that the contents of this image, which is the main texture here, are revealed. Similarly, in a very similar manner, let me show you a very quick effect called the cleanup effect. So let me quickly show you another use of this amazing concept and this shader where we want to do a cleanup. Assume you have an object which has some grunge on it. In this case, I have replaced the main texture with some grunge texture. Now if I start the game, I'm going to see that as per our logic, our base color has been put first because the alpha map is all black, and when I start painting, it is going to add the grunge. But this is not what we want. Hence, what we have to do is, in the code, we are just going to replace the minimum and the maximum values, where we say that let's start off with the grunge texture, and as we go and paint or clean up so that the object looks clean. Now when we hit the play button, we see that the capsule is all dirty or dusty, and once we start painting, it gets cleaned up. We can also change the value. So we can quickly change the value so that we can do a cleanup with a bigger brush, and that is it. So now we have covered 2 things. We have covered the functionality of lerping, and we have covered how to use this with textures. And also we saw 2 effects. One was the reveal effect, and second one was the cleanup effect. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you liked it.